Hello my friends and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume for the Nintendo DS. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Soy-Based Gaming channel, and join me as always, the king of giant robots, Zappa.
I'm here to provide you all the tactics and data you need in your life to get revenge on that Valkyrie.
Okay, so we're on our way to Kirche Crossing, but before we begin, a quick note. I did have to change the layout of the screen slightly. It's no longer full screen top to bottom, but it does sort of fit into a better box overall. But with that said, we're diving into a battle. Let's do this.
Roll 3. Let's rock.
We got this.
Oh,
Even though
this is
there's only
stage 4,
two of us.
technically. No, the book says it's stage 5.
We've been expected. Cheripha, enough of this nonsense. It's time to return home.
Go then. Do not delay on my account.
You return with us as a soldier, or you return with us as a corpse. The choice is yours.
I pity you then. The palace is a long way to drag a body.
She's spicy. Seize this insolent girl. You can still return to the guild. I will plead on your behalf.
Spare me your charity. It is much too little and far too late.
Lockswell.
Our orders require we silence her.
Wow, that's a really nasally voice.
Generics always get weirdo voices.
I am aware of our orders. Are we at an end to words, Cheripha?
My weapon will speak for me.
Then I shall waste no more breath.
On guard.
Ooh, he's a magic user. First time we saw I'm pretty sure we saw a fire spell in the previous fight. But still.
Yeah, but you didn't let him live very long.
This kind of does worry me. Since Salt 130. Alright, so it's just the two of us. Kind of unnerving, considering I could just make it the one of us at any moment.
Right.
And let's take a look at who we got here. So we have a novice Artolian swordsman. Pretty decent stats overall, it seems. I mean, 95 attack is... Okay, so the RDM is about half of Wylfred's, and their attack is slightly less than ours, but still pretty decent. We have the archers, who have 72 attack, 91 hit. So
excuse me, that's archeress.
What's that?
I said, excuse me, that's archeress.
Alright, yeah, sorry.
As
Archeress.
I push my nose up my glasses.
We have another warrior here, another archeress here, a warrior here, swordsman here, and of course the big guy, Lockswell, who has a really high HP total at 550, magic stat of 102, and a reduced damage of 90. So this guy is a pretty beefy boy.
He's almost on par with Will.
Yeah, except, you know, we're outnumbered 3 to 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 3.5 to 1.
Yeah, now my book does, as well as having a full-blown map of the stage, it has a smaller map that has a suggested path to follow.
Well, that sounds useful, but not right now.
Right.
We'll start off nice and easy here. I'm gonna go ahead and stand in front to protect.
Oh, don't do that one.
Now, the reason I did that is for one reason alone.
Yep.
Which you can probably guess. Can you guess why I did that now?
Absolutely.
Although I will admit, there's a good chance he could have killed him right there, and that would have sucked.
Ooh,
Oh, that's not good.
the distance.
Okay. That's not a big deal. We're doing about twice as much damage. There's twice as many enemies. I guess it kind of balances out in the end.
Just a little.
The problem is it keeps shooting the archeress. And while that's okay for us countering...
Oh,
Whoa!
yep.
That is not okay. Oh, nice crit. Apparently she's angry. Alright, well that is not okay. I didn't expect the second one to come out of nowhere like that. Okay, let's see. I want to
Destroy it.
put him here. And I want to put her here. That'll work. It's not a pincer attack,
Nope.
but I can move Wylfred after the attack. I could probably pincer him, but if I pincer him, I won't be able to move Wylfred afterwards. Yeah, let's do this.
Let the games begin.
Wylfred's first attack is a pop-up.
Yeah, that was... Oh, I didn't mean to cut him off. That was probably not my best move.
Not bad if I do say so myself.
I don't think that was my best attack there.
No, but now you know what to avoid.
I think the best way to defend her is to move forward. I was be interested to see how the enemies move here. This is not good for our archer friend. This game doesn't play easy, does it?
It's tactical,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I will admit that its attack ranges are very unique.
I don't want to
I
move
would
him forward too much.
Well, they still seem to go after Cheripha anyway.
I know, but I'm worried about that swordsman.
He hasn't. Oh, yeah, he might draw in towards Will.
So we can do this. This time we have another pop up. What I would like to do is I would like to pop him up and then shoot him. But
Yes.
the problem is if I activate her shot, it goes straight. If I pop him up then shoot, it'll go up, but then it will miss because the enemy's no longer in the air. So,
Uh-huh.
we should probably just do that.
I think a couple of her arrows missed.
Yeah.
Unless they just passed through. So
No, I think I jumped the gun a split second too early.
you can like delay. It's not like
Battle is won.
you know, inputting one doesn't stop you from inputting the rest.
Yeah, I did a split second too early.
So you could
Ooh,
start
level
with
up.
the pop-up and then wait for them to hit the ground, and then what you'll do instead of getting air combos, you'll get ground combos. And that too has its own, at least it used to have its own reward back in Valkyrie Profile 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna get counterattacked, but it's okay.
Yeah, 'cause that gets her set up for being removed on the next turn.
Based on what that swordsman does.
Right.
And plus I have healing items.
Exactly.
Now my fears should move away. Okay, that's good. That's ideal. Okay, ideal would have been a little bit more to the left, but it's still fine. Ah,
Oh.
shoot.
It's fine.
I think it was because of that crit.
Not bad if I do say so
So,
myself.
what could happen is the warrior will move up, and it should put him in both Will and Cheripha's range.
Yeah, the warrior moves up. I'm fine with that. In fact, I'm thinking of... Okay, so I played a few tactical games in my time, mostly Disgaea games. But I do know that a really good way to attack your enemy is to make the enemy come to you.
I was going to suggest have had her hold.
Yeah.
Didn't need to. I don't think he's got that much movement.
Okay.
Because he's got to get around Will.
Yeah, at least
because of the way.
I was thinking about having her heal.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but he's charging, and none of the others are charging, so we have an opportunity here.
Bonk.
Just one?
That's it. Solamente.
Okay, we're not going to be able to delay an overkill here because our next counterattack is going to be enough to kill him.
So, can Will get around him? Yeah, that's a pincher.
Indeed.
In my father's name.
Okay, let her go first.
No, this can't be.
Don't ask me why it hesitated like that. That felt familiar, though.
Yeah. He didn't want
It
to
had
go.
to think about what it wanted to do.
He didn't want to go, that's all.
So, what are we looking at for sin?
We're doing fine.
The other screen.
So if we
121
look at
and
our
130.
screen, we have 121 out of 130. Now, she leveled up, so I don't need to give her any HP.
Oh yeah, you heal on level up. So, looking at my book here, I do have numerical values for sin ranking. Do you want the
Numerical values
details?
for sin rating.
Yes.
Okay,
Like-
that's cool.
Do you wish to know what your thresholds are, or do you just want to go for it?
Sorry, I was trying to change something in the background, and I'll have to fix it later. I think I just flashed the screen, and I may try to put a little cut there so no one sees the background, but we'll see. No, I'm good with for now. I think I just need to play the game the way I think I need to do here.
Sure.
I want to lure the left one out. I need to learn how this game plays, because I know in other games, if an enemy can move to attack, they will. But then there's some games when an enemy will wait until it has advantage. So right now, this guy has a 4 movement, which means it could have attacked me, but it didn't.
So, one thing that I've done before in games like this, if I want to draw them out, is I turn my back to them.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
They like, an enemy will want to go for the back or the side. Not that it really does extra damage, but that is just their nature.
Wait, didn't attack.
He didn't.
Weird.
Oh no, because he couldn't move. You moved one space out of range.
Oh, okay.
So
That was a little
open. I was going to say open with Cheripha, but it really doesn't matter.
I could pincer it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do enough damage to kill it.
No, I'm underthinking. You're fine. I'm trying to drive when I'm in the passenger seat. Now she can't do anything.
I know.
Okay. Okay.
To battle!
Ooh.
Now, it is my hope. It's my hope that he attacks Cheripha.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
Jerk.
Right.
It's my hope that he'll stun me.
There has to be a button for you to opt out. Escape.
I can't escape. But first, I can do this.
And then...
Oh, once I attack, I can't escape anymore.
Dang, okay.
So you have the ability to escape, but
won.
not after you attack.
It's all or nothing.
Okay, good. That guy's being nice. Hold on, let me move the other character first. Okay, you're in range here.
Dead in my sight.
Oh, that was a big crit. Pretty sure I could easily finish him off next turn.
Probably this turn, because they would both have to attack.
Let's see if I can bait him.
Word.
Oh, well, I baited him, just not the way I thought I did. I wasn't expecting that attack range.
You gotta get ready, used to that full circle.
I should still have enough to get behind him. Which is what I want to do. Perfect.
To battle!
Only 10% that time. Last time was 20%. So interesting how that's a randomized number.
It's not randomized. It's because this time you were at his sides because of his facing. You weren't front and back.
Ah, okay.
Let's...
We have enough sin now.
see. Formations. Give me the data. Okay, yeah, going from the sides is a 10% attack bonus, and going from the front and back is 20%.
Watch him do an AoE and kill both of my party members in one shot.
No.
Oh, his range is incredible. Oh, look at that animation, too.
Too many horrors have I seen to look away now. Firestorm!
Okay, that does decent damage. I think I could take about 2 of those. The interesting thing though is he can combo me. I mean, he can hit me back because he's got the magic attack.
Don't make this difficult.
Oh, I like how they talk to each other. Oh. I don't know how much I can delay on this guy.
No. But he has a lot of HP, so...
In my father's name.
Now, in this case, he will counter Will.
Yeah, I know, I just realized that. Oh, thank God.
Or not.
I just realized that I may have killed Will. Because if he countered Will, and then attacked Will, I'm pretty sure Will dies.
Very true.
Let's see if I would have been right.
To see an assassin is to see your life's end. Be no more!
Probably death or pixel of power.
Yeah, that would have been close.
And I don't like that coin flip.
But I need to delay one more turn.
Yeah.
I need to delay one more turn. $120, $120, $120. I need her to heal. Now, what I'm doing may look insane to you, my friends, but I have a plan. And in order to execute that plan, I need to make sure that I have a free turn.
To see an assassin is to see your life's end.
Now, can I counter him without killing him?
Probably so. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, what I think you can do is hit with Will again and then finish him off on Cheripha's turn.
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Wait. I think you could have gotten up on the wall behind him.
Oh, don't make this difficult.
Enlightenment.
Yes.
See, max out that sin as much as I can.
Cheripha, forgive me.
Oh, you just said forgive me. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So by doing that boost move, I do more damage.
Yes, which, guess what? I forgot.
Now, I forgot that he could counter it, that he could attack with Cheripha, so I probably didn't need to use a second Arcanum, but it's fine.
Well done, sire. Your deeds warrant recognition. Please accept this humble token for your troubles.
Destiny Plume and elixirs.
Yep. I'll do anything required me for your redemption, Master Wylfred. Let us go hence and reap sin for the plume.
Why do you spare her? It is no concern of yours. Be done with it, knave. You never had any intention of harming her. Who is she to you? What provokes your restraint? My heart stayed in my hand. Cheripha is my daughter. Oh! He's your father?
In blood alone, he has been no father to me.
Oh, she's got a lot of hate in her heart. I love the callbacks to the old school music, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's the same composer.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I was but a subordinate to him. Never once has he treated me as his own child. This man is nothing to me. I have no father.
Cheripha, I'd sooner die than hear you utter such words. I cannot atone for what I have done. Let it bring you peace, I offer you my life.
What peace would that bring? I take no solace in your guilt.
Sweet daughter, I only want to ease your pain.
Then be silent! Your penitence is worthless to me.
Wow. Take my life, Cheripha. Then you will be free to flee the king's lands. Though it may not suffice, it is all I have to give.
I cannot bear it, father.
I know someone who wouldn't mind his life.
Do you not see how you grieve me? Ready to show you only care now, after all that's happened.
Cheripha, what I would not give to see you happy, that I could have offered you a better life.
I know of your sacrifice, father. I've known all along. Of mother's families in the rebellion, your dismissal from the royal guard.
But how could you know?
Mother was put to death and I was to be next, had you not thrown yourself on the court's mercy. And from that day forth we were ghosts of the world, father and daughter turned assassin and apprentice. You paid for our lives with the lives of countless others. You forsook Mother's cause and your own conscience, all in my name.
I strove to keep you innocent of the knowledge. It comforted me in my solitude. Always I try to convince myself. Oh, that's your line.
It comforted me in my solitude. Always I tried to convince myself you'd done all this for me out of love.
I mean, you could kind of say he could be saying that same thing to her, though.
He could.
I mean, it's like a mirror.
But I lost faith, Father. Never knew that love. You saved me to abandon me.
Aww. Cheripha, I never meant to hurt you.
I know. You did only what you thought best. Dwelling in the past will change nothing.
Where will you go from here?
That's a good question, Mega Man. Anywhere but back. The whole world to explore. Life is in the journey, not the ending.
So, I have a quick question for you.
Yo.
What would this scene be like if I sacrificed her?
Was she a guest, or...?
I mean, I could set her up in my engagement, right?
Well, I mean, you can't sacrifice someone that is classified as a guest. So were her stats guest, or...?
I don't know, we'll have to look back on that in a minute.
I don't think you could have.
The road ahead is a grim one. The journey will be fraught with sorrows.
Amid the darkest swamps there grow the fairest flowers, if one knows where to look. Somewhere in this world awaits my true love, a hand to hold in life, and blissful arms in which to die. And I will never find him if I do not bother to look.
Do you hear yourself?
Is it really so strange?
Hopes and dreams are short-lived in this unforgiving world. You had best keep them in the comfort of your bedchamber.
Scoff all you like, Will. My mind is made up.
To do what?
To show you that life is what one makes of it. Do not bother to protest. Like it or not, I'm coming with you.
Oh, the dots. You'll persuade Mountain to move aside before you convince that intractable daughter of mine to budge. Do as you will. Then I too will join you, if you would have me.
Father?
You would turn your back on the guild. What choice have I? Once I discover I let Cheripha through my fingers, they'll have my head for treason. And I should like to spend time beside my daughter, if only for a little while. When I donned the cloak, I severed all bonds of the heart. I lost sight of who I was. And my dear Cheripha has suffered for it. I can only hope to make amends for lost time.
I would like that.
Aww. For my daughter, I have learned a valuable lesson. Living for one's king is meaningless, and for one's own sake vain. I know now where my loyalties lie, and it is for Cheripha that I shall live.
Father.
Cheripha.
Stop being cringe, Dad.
Redemption. As I clutch the Destiny Plume, so too shall you be redeemed. This I promise you, Father. And first battle, we sacrificed the daughter, and the dad wails in the background. Okay, they just joined the party, so apparently we could not have sacrificed them beforehand.
Nope. So, now that you're in the menu, You need to drop a save and think long and hard about your decision.
So we have a ruby mace, firestorm, only
Which
spell.
means that ruby wand does not allow for great magic.
I think the double cross is better than the guilt rack because double cross has like a better hitbox when you pop them up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
The full salad, I'm probably expected to get threefold here though. Yeah, there's no reason not to get that.
Have none of these yet, except that. None of those.
I don't know, I'm just looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have heal, which restores 80% max HP for 40 AP. That's really good. And we also have Firestorm, which element fire conjures an eruption of rising heat that blasts enemies skyward. And if we look at his stats really quick, he's got 123 magic, so he has more stats than what he had when we fought him.
Because he's a character now.
And his reduced damage is lower, but he's a mage. What would you expect?
Because he's a character now. Wait, matter of fact, I think... Let me go to the bestiary, because I'm pretty sure he appears there, and we can make a very explicit and direct comparison. What's his name again? Lockswell. Ew, there's a creature called Daddy?
I keep wanting to say Laswell.
Don't say Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
Local disc. Oh, I missed a whole page.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to the market.
No, you have a choice.
Oh, that's the only place letting up.
Let me verify before I start telling lies.
Yeah, it's the only place we can go.
Return to the market, but avoid the temptation to buy any items. A much better selection is just around the corner.
It's a market Marteigh.
Yes. Slide our feet right into town. What piques your interest, sire?
Okay, no new lore.
Nope.
Journey to the Shire. Hey, we're gonna go see Bilbo.
We just passed Thanksgiving, and we had a whole, as we do every year in our household, we had a whole, Fellowship of the Rings thing where it's like, okay, we're going to have a Hobbit dinner. We're going to have a meal at 6, a meal at 9, a meal at 11, a meal at 1, a meal at 3, and just a dish or dish and a half that comes out every few hours, as opposed to here is slab of food, feasts on the buffet.
I need to go to your house for Thanksgiving. We just had a giant slab, and after one serving, I was done. But thankfully, I took home a ton of leftovers, so in my fridge, I have a ton of food.
Yeah, it's Friendsgiving over here. So it's, we chill, we partake, we imbibe, we relax, we spend the day
awesome.
together.
That sounds amazing.
So fair and fragrant are flowers in bloom. Transience is beauty, nay, sire.
The season comes early.
Whither do you hasten?
Homeward to my sister's grave. The triennial of her passing draws nigh.
A blossom plucked before its time.
Indeed. Torque. Torque?
One or the other.
I'm gonna go
We
with
are
Torque.
still clear. That is our only option.
Village on the brink of Krelmud Frayne, where the boots of hired swords trample the fruitless soil. Okay, I'm going to once again drop a save though.
Yeah. In case.
I've really been playing this game for 2.5 hours? Man.
I mean, there's...
Time
battles
flies in this
take
game.
longer than you think.
I mean, it just feels like it breezes by.
Also,
Oh, hello. Did we say tilt or tilty?
I think we decided on tilt.
Yeah, I like tilt. Tilt, is that you?
Well, I had no idea you'd returned.
I've come only to pay my respects.
I'm sure Elsie's overjoyed you're here, as am I.
You should be cross with me for foisting my mother's care on you.
Think nothing of it.
That I could so easily forget the torment of these 3 years.
You must let go of your anger and accept fate, Will.
Yeah, I don't think that's how he does things.
Elsie's death was no one's fault. There are certain things beyond our control.
Yet they lie within the Battle Maiden's power. Had she not taken my father, all would be different. Mother would not be stricken with grief. And Elsie would still be alive.
Oh, well. Surely you can't be leaving already. Won't you at least visit your mother? It would make her so happy.
I will do her little good to see me. I came only for Elsie.
And what of Ansel? Is he not here with you?
Oh, Ansel, he is away elsewhere.
Is that so? Did he not send word for me?
What sort of word?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget I asked. You're off then.
I...
May the gods watch over you. Send my blessings to Ansel as well.
I shall let him know when I see him. That's a really jerk move to not tell her the truth. It was at that time that pleasant uprisings, or not pleasant, peasant, two totally different words. It was at that time that peasant uprisings began to beset Artolia. Now it would be really funny if it was pheasant uprisings, because then we'd have a bunch of birds like attacking the towns. That would be kind of funny.
That wouldn't be as bad as peasants uprising.
I don't know. Ask Australia how the emo war went. The foremost of them centered around the town of Camille, whose serfs had been hit hardest by the famine. The crown responded to the threat by dispatching a hastily assembled suppression brigade from Alwyn Keep. The troops were expected to crush the opposition with alacrity. But the rebels resisted. Their ranks were armed and organized beyond any means conceivable for serfs. Removing all shadow of doubt, they garnered the support of an invisible hand. And so Wylfred set forth toward the chaos of battle, hoping it would bring him ever closer to the Valkyrie and his revenge.
Revenge.
You know, the more I read about Wylfred, the more I think I should be playing him in a way that goes against the Valkyrie.
So, here is the Super Robot Wars staple, the route split.
Hroth Walk, a perilous path back to Vilnor from which few have ever known to emerge. Camille, impoverished Artolian territory recently visited by a devastating famine the crown was content to ignore.
Path B.
Western stronghold, reliant upon mercenary strength to fend off the siege of foreign hordes and demons.
Path C.
Now, I have no context over which path is which.
Right?
Nor do I want you to give me context.
Okay, so
that's part of the fun, right? So
the one and only thing I had considered of telling you was what sort of weapon users you would get on each path.
Nah, don't do that.
Okay, that's
Part of
fine.
the fun. Now, normally left is always right. The problem is, there's not a left and right choice. This is a top-down choice.
Kinda. Like, Alwyn is more left than the others.
However, based on the descriptions of each of these, I'm half inclined
Sorry.
to go to the walk.
The Hruth Walk?
Because it says, a perilous path which few have been known to emerge. That sounds like a challenge to me. It's like it's beckoning the flightless bird to do it.
Okay. Your call, homie.
So I'm half inclined to go to the one that intrigues me the most.
That is your call, and I will pick one of the two others.
So we don't have any new weapons.
Not yet. I think you need to make a call, and then the shops will update. You'll have Chapter 2 equipment.
Although I
As you
could
will
get her a
have-
cloak. No, she's already armed with the cloak.
As you will get silver cloak, gloves, boots,
Now I will
Better-
say though,
better bow, better sword, better staff.
I do want you to tell me this though.
Yes,
So there are 3 endings to this game, right?
correct.
The path you choose here, does that affect any of your endings?
No, the path
Okay,
you choose here
don't-
affects. Don't worry. The characters and the story that you witness.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about an ending round. Now, like I said, I am tempted to go to the walk. Because it sounds... I mean, Camille sounds good too, because we were just talking about Camille.
Right.
You know? But there's just something about which few have been known to merge that piques my interest.
All right, I hear you.
So I think we're gonna go...
Which is chosen?
I think we're gonna go to Hirota Walk.
All right. I will turn to page. Chapter 2, Route A.
Proceed to battle at Hirota Walk. Oh, it's asking me to save data? I just saved. We'll throw it in another slot, shall we?
Rotate your saves.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.